thinks twice. I don't even think once.
Chingili-lingili-lingili-lingili-lingili-ling, tangala-lang, tangala-lang, tangala-lang-gala-lang-gala-lang, tangala-lang-gala-lang.
The fuck? I don't.
¿Estás vivo, hijo? Bien, señales de vida, muy bien, gracias.
What, baby? Is the door closed? Baby.
Enzo. I know you're obsessed.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's too.
ตาเธอกระพริบพริบพริบวับวับดูจับใจหน้าเธอใสปิ๊งปิ๊งปิ๊งปิ๊งมันต้องตาชอบ
Oh my God. Oh my God. My Shayla. My
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save
Daniel Yar. Daniel Yar. Rawr. Rawr. Rawr.
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story which was called The Dog and the Old Fisherman. At the edge of a quiet coastal village lived an old fisherman named Elias. His small wooden hut sat beside the sea, where the waves whispered and the gulls cried. His only companion was a loyal brown dog named Toby, who had followed him home one stormy night many years ago. From that day on, they were inseparable, man and dog, bound by salt, wind, and silence. Each morning before dawn, Elias would rise, light his lantern, and prepare his fishing nets. Toby always trotted beside him to the boat, his tail wagging, his paws leaving soft prints on the wet sand. The sea was their life. It fed them, tested them, and sometimes frightened them. But lately, the fish had grown scarce. Elias was old now, his hands rough and tired. The boat leaked in places, and his nets tore more easily than before. "We'll try again tomorrow," he would sigh each evening as Toby sat by the door, listening to the crashing waves. One morning, as the horizon glowed faint pink, Elias and Toby set out earlier than usual. The air was still, and the sea stretched like a mirror. For hours, Elias cast his nets and pulled them up empty. His shoulders slumped. "Maybe it's time to stop," he murmured. Then Toby barked, sharp, urgent. He stood at the edge of the boat, staring at something glimmering in the distance. Elias squinted and saw a faint shimmer. Not fish, but something metallic, tangled in seaweed. Curious, he steered the boat closer. As they approached, Elias realized it was an old, half-sunken chest covered in barnacles. With effort, he hauled it aboard. Inside was a collection of rusted tools, some coins, and a strange silver compass still gleaming under the morning sun. Elias chuckled. "Treasure, boy? Perhaps the sea hasn't forgotten us after all." Toby wagged his tail proudly, as if he'd just found gold. That night, Elias cleaned the compass and hung it by the window. The next morning, something strange happened. The compass needle began to spin wildly, then pointed firmly toward the east. Toby barked, excited, as if urging Elias to follow. So the old fisherman, trusting the sea as he always had, rowed east. Hours passed. Then suddenly, the water darkened, not with storm clouds, but with the shimmer of fish, hundreds of them, gliding beneath the boat like living silver. Elias cast his nets, and when he pulled them back, they overflowed with life. Laughing for the first time in months, Elias shouted, "We've done it! Toby, we've done it." From that day on, the compass never failed him. Wherever it pointed, the fish followed. Soon, Elias became the most successful fisherman in the village again. But he never grew greedy. He shared his catch with neighbors and fed stray animals that wandered by. "The sea gives to those who respect her," he would say, scratching Toby's ears. Years passed peacefully until one winter storm hit the coast harder than any before. The winds howled like angry spirits, and waves rose high as cliffs. Elias tied his boat tightly and held Toby close by the fire. But then, a cry came from the shore. Someone was trapped out at sea. Without hesitation, Elias grabbed his lantern. "Stay here, Toby," he commanded. But Toby barked fiercely and ran after him into the rain. Through blinding wind and icy water, they reached a capsized fishing boat. A young sailor clung to a plank, his strength fading. Elias and Toby pulled him toward shore, fighting the current. Just as they reached shallow water, a massive wave struck, throwing them apart. When the storm finally calmed at dawn, the villagers found the young sailor alive, and Toby, shivering but safe beside him. Elias, however, was gone. His body was never found, only his boat, empty, with a silver compass resting inside. From that day, Toby refused to leave the shore. He sat facing the horizon every morning and evening, as if waiting for his master to return. The villagers built a small statue near the dock in honor of the brave fisherman and his dog. Years later, sailors claimed that during storms, a dim lantern could still be seen drifting across the waves, followed by the faint bark of a loyal dog guiding lost boats home. And they would whisper to one another, "That's Elias and Toby, still keeping watch over the sea they loved." The story of Elias and Toby reminds us of the unbreakable bond between loyalty and love. In a world driven by ambition and greed, this simple tale of a fisherman and his dog teaches the beauty of companionship, sacrifice, and faith. Elias lived a humble life, but his wealth was measured not in coins, but in devotion, both his to the sea and Toby's to him. Even when everything seemed lost, Toby's faith guided Elias to hope and prosperity once again. This shows us that sometimes the answers we seek come not through reason, but through trust and instinct, just like the compass that led them to abundance. Their final act, saving a stranger at the cost of their own safety, symbolizes the deepest form of love, selflessness. It reminds us that heroism often comes quietly, from ordinary hearts who choose compassion over comfort. In modern life, where people chase wealth and forget connection, the story of Elias and Toby brings us back to what truly matters: loyalty, courage, and kindness. Because long after riches fade and storms pass, only love, faithful and unwavering, endures like a lantern glowing across the endless sea. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then skip it, and don't forget to check out our other videos. We love you and goodbye.